Hello there, Cancer. How are you doing? This is your general reading for the second half of April 2019. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and I will be doing general readings based on zodiac sign. I do them bi-monthly, so around the first and then around the middle of the month. We'll get the first 2 weeks and the last 2 weeks. Right now we're going to do the last 2 weeks of April. I also, every Monday, will post a video on a metaphysical topic. We call that Metaphysical Monday. And so if you're interested in anything else metaphysical besides tarot and having your cards read, please check out the playlist that's linked in the description box below. So you can check out all of the other Metaphysical Monday posts. We talk about crystals. I have a meditation in there. Right now we're doing a series on smudging and energy clearing. So if you're interested in that, please check it out. Also, don't forget to hit subscribe and ring the bell for next Monday's video so you don't miss it. All right, I have a couple of shuffles to do for Cancer. My fellow Cancerians, I am also a Cancer, Cancer Sun, Leo Moon, Taurus Rising, if you are curious. Yes. All right, one more shuffle. So this is a general reading. So I will be connecting with energies from all over the place. There will be messages for multiple people here. So if something doesn't resonate for you, that's meant for somebody else. So please take what resonates for you and leave the rest for them. We don't have a question to go off of because it's a general reading for like the fourth time. The bottom of the deck, that card is going to determine the subject matter of the reading. And we have the Wise One, which is the Hermit in the traditional deck. So the Wise One is all about kind of going within, taking a journey of solitude to find your purpose, to learn your yourself, to kind of get to know yourself, to be away from distraction so that you can focus and kind of go within and figure out your own shit. So let's see what else we have for Cancer. The Four of Cauldrons. Okay, I feel like this might be why you're going within. I'm going to get a couple more cards so I can see which of these two people I feel like you are right now. So you are either the person who is just not paying attention and somebody's trying to pour their love into your cup and you're just not really interested, or are you the person on the top who's giving love to somebody who doesn't seem to notice it? So let's get some more cards out here for Cancer. Ooh, let's add some flippers. I didn't like that shuffle. Yes, that's why. Okay. All right, the Magician. All right, so the Magician is kind of gathering up all of your elements, all of your thoughts, your emotions, your finances. It's like gathering everything up, stirring it in a cauldron, and making some magic shit happen. So let's see what. That really doesn't clarify. I need another card about this Four of Cauldrons. The Sun. Okay. I think my cards are screwing with me right now. So we have a bunch of Major Arcana cards out here, by the way, in case you didn't notice. The Major Arcana cards indicate something major going on in your life, which I feel like is maybe kind of obvious. But like the non-major cards, these little cards, that's like your day-to-day stuff. But the majors are big shifts in your emotional, your spiritual area. So I feel like we have going within, and then we have kind of coming back with all of everything that you've gathered up to make some magic happen. And then we have the Sun. So the Sun is just positive, good stuff is coming your way. You have risen like the phoenix. And I feel like maybe that's what goes on after your kind of solitude session. So I'm still not really understanding where this Four of Cauldrons comes in, if I'm being quite honest, because everything else seems so positive in the cards. So can I get more clarification on this Four of Cauldrons? King of Pentacles. Okay. So I kind of feel like maybe you are the one that's not really interested in that love. There's kind of a king. This could be a person in your life. I don't normally feel it is, but I feel like maybe this time it is. This somebody who is kind of materialistic and maybe even a little bit controlling when it comes to finances or home stuff, anything earth energy related. I feel like there's maybe somebody in your life that is not really interested in emotional stuff right now. They're kind of focused on being being a little bit controlling, honestly. Like I feel like this is kind of a dominating, maybe a dominating spouse, or I mean, it doesn't have to be a male, could be female with kind of some masculine qualities or energy about them. But I feel like maybe there's somebody in your life that is not really receptive. Thank you. Not really receptive to your emotions and your emotional state and your maybe even physical advances. They're not really interested, and they're kind of more focused on what's going on financially and kind of being a little bit dominating in that aspect, but not really emotionally there for you. I think maybe that's why you're seeking some solitude, and maybe you're just trying to manifest something new, or maybe trying to get away from this energy that is pretty negative, if you ask me. I feel like this has a negative energy right now. There's a male or at least masculine energy person in your life that is that you're kind of putting forth some effort, and they aren't like, I'm trying to think of an example. They're like, I feel like you are like, hey, let's cuddle on the couch, or let's do something where we connect, and this person is like, yeah, but I have to make sure that I have to go pay a bill, or I have to do something. I have to do some extra stuff at work, or I'm working late and I can't meet you for dinner or something like that. Like I feel like there's just somebody in your life that's kind of pushing you off when you're trying to either be affectionate, or even if you're trying to be a little frisky, and they're just like they're too distracted by something that's going on in their material world to kind of wrap that part up. Okay, so what else do we have? Ooh, for Cancer. Two of Cauldrons. Okay. So I feel like there might be maybe a new partnership going on there. Maybe a little bit something new coming in for you. I feel like it might be time to see going within and kind of making sure, doing like a self check-in kind of thing, finding your own fire, or maybe even making your own fire. So we have these major cards for me. I don't read the books. I mean, I've read the books, but I don't follow the books, because I feel like my intuition didn't write those books, and my intuition is what leads me. So what I feel from these cards, if you don't see what I see flame, and then I see the phoenix, which rises from the ashes, more fire. I feel like when you focus on you're feeling like you're on fire, and not in a bad way. You feel like you're on top of your shit, you're on top of your game, and you're fired up. Thank you. So I feel like this person makes you feel not so fired up. You're focusing on yourself, you're getting fired up, and you're trying to kind of harness that fire, and you're digging into your root chakra and feeling a little frisky, and this person's just like, And I feel like maybe there might be something else going on. Ooh, I'm getting a flash. I don't, uncensored intuition. That's the name of the channel. So I'm not holding back. These came like this in the spread, which I just kind of looked down and was pointed, like something pointed me in that direction. I feel like maybe this person this is theirs, not yours. Kind of feel like maybe this other person in your life may have something going on somewhere else. So something worth paying attention to. You are really working on your internal guidance and your internal you're starting to know what's up. I'm not saying approach this person, because clearly they're a little bit dominating, and they're kind of controlling, and they're not going to just admit fault in anything. I feel like this person is not the kind of person to just be like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I don't feel like that. The energy I get from this is kind of like my way or the highway. I don't care that you are feeling frisky right now. I'm not feeling it. So, like, I'm not willing. This person's not really willing to make a connection here. And I feel like there might be something going on elsewhere that you should maybe kind of pay attention to the signs. I strongly suggest, please don't just go to this person and be like, I think you're cheating on me. I think that's going to make the situation worse for you. I really strongly feel like maybe you need to take a step back from this person and observe. And maybe that's what this is trying to tell us. Take a step back, observe this person, and see if you notice any signs. Wait for them to do something really, really obvious that you can kind of call them on and just be like, I'm sorry, what was this? Whose phone number is this? Or, but not in a accusing, finger pointing kind of way, because I feel like that is going to fuel more flames in this fire because they're not focusing. I feel like that don't come out too forceful on it is what I'm trying to say. I think you're getting that. Do we have any advice for Cancer? Three of Swords. Okay. Advice. The advice here is it's time to mourn. Say goodbye, let go, and it's time to maybe mourn. This is heartbreak. It's sadness. It's something that you have to go through, though. This step is required, is what I feel right now. This step is required for your own personal growth. And this, to me, is it's time to let go. It's going to hurt and suck and everything, but it's time. It's time to let go. There's going to be a mourning process, but definitely the advice there is letting go. All right, do we have any more advice or action for Cancer end of April? Page of Cauldrons. Okay. So the page is a student. The page is an apprentice, somebody who's learning or young. The advice I would say would be to make yourself feel young at heart. Young at heart is the message I keep hearing. I just keep hearing the phrase young at heart, young at heart, young at heart. In order to grow, I feel like you need to maybe even look at some inner child work, or maybe even, I'm getting also spend time with your children. If you have children, I feel like that's important for you to focus on them a little bit to help you feel a little bit more. But I feel like that's kind of where we're going for the end of April. It's a time for letting go. And it is a time, if you have children, to spend with your children and focus on feeling young at heart. I hope that this resonated. I feel like you're really working on yourself and things are good. As far as you are concerned with your own personal growth and spiritual growth, and your mental clarity is good. I feel like you're working on yourself, and you've got that going for you. But you have kind of like a cloud hanging above you that you're having trouble. But I feel like that cloud can be cleared with the sun, and that is you coming into your own and having a positive outlook. And I think that once you start shining some sun on this situation, this cloud that's following you around, I think that will help dissipate and evaporate that cloud a little bit. So definitely work on your heart right now and stay strong. You're doing your thing. Just keep at it. And I hope the best for you. Please come back in 2 weeks. We'll take a look at what May has in store. So thank you again so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified for Metaphysical Monday posts and also for the next set of horoscopes. So thank you again for watching, and as always, have a blessed day.